All right, everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's not waste any time and jump right into today's video. So what I did today at work was, once we got the wire pull finished yesterday, we got the box mounted onto the ceiling. This is a visual demonstration of the ceiling and the floor on the second level floor called 2M. So we had the box hanging down right here. And yesterday I got the Smurf tube in here, and today we got the MC going out and then going through the little hooks in the ceiling. They're not like J hooks or anything, they're like crazy hooks. I don't know what they're called, but they're really long hooks. So basically just put the wire through there, went across the hallway and then down the floor. Well, basically we punched a hole in the other side of the sheetrock. So if you're looking at the hallway right here, this wire right here is going down here. These are the J hooks from above. So we got the wire going down here. We went across into the wall and then down into the second floor electrical room. And then once we got down there, and then we spliced this together right here, put the cover on. But once we got downstairs into the second floor electrical room where I was doing the panels and stuff like that before, I still got sheetrock dust all over my hands, pulling out some MC at the end of the day, but we'll get to that. So down in the electrical room, we got the square box right here. But also I'm going to do a side view as well. So got the wire coming down from the ceiling through a sleeve right here. So I got the wire coming down, and then I mounted a 6x6. Yeah, I think it was a 6x6 junction box, and then did some ceiling anchor or sheet. What are those called? I don't even know what they're called anymore. The anchors, the wall anchors, you know, the butterflies on the back, whatever you want to call them. Toggle bolts, that's what they're called. So toggle bolted the box to the sheetrock, 1-inch connector, and then got the 1-inch pipe going down across the wall. Did a little offset right here actually, just on the box offset. And then kicked a 90 and then a 90 down. So this is actually a full 90, but I kicked the 90 down and into the panel right here. Strapped it once right there, strapped it once right here with some strut. There was already strut on the wall, but it was too far away because the panel was off of the wall, so I added a second strut and a third strut on top of it so I could go straight into the panel right there. Once we got that done, went ahead and moved over to the third electrical room on the second floor. So basically it looks like this. There is like two doors that open right here. So there's a door right there and a door right here with the thing in the middle. And there's already a bunch of pipes across the ceiling, but what we started working on was there's another gutter on the ceiling, and I have to get 3 pipes out and 90 down into another junction box right here, and that's going to get the strut once again on the back, and then the angle brackets to the ceiling. And I'll probably have to mount another strut going across here to strap it or something in these 3 spots. So yeah, got the holes drilled on this side right here, and then I have to take a few more measurements, transfer those to the back side, or basically, there's not really an easy way to do this, but I have the holes drilled here, and there's a bunch of wires on the back side that I would just drill right through it, but I don't want to hit these wires and damage anything, so have to figure out a way to do that. It'd just be nice to punch right through, but I'm probably just going to take measurements and then transfer that onto the back of the wall. Yeah, so this is going to be 3 1-inch pipes coming down, and the ceiling has like a little like jog in it. So right here I'm going to have the 3 1-inch pipes coming out on the 1 5/8 strut, and then I'm going to have to do like 2 2-inch and 5/8 struts, because there's like well, first of all, there's a pipe on the ceiling right here, which doesn't matter, but there's this like fire caulking on the back of the wall over here that is like caked on there, so I have to get it like super low to avoid damaging that. So I'm gonna do like 3 1/4 back-to-back strut, and then I'm gonna have to offset like 3 or 4 inches. I'm not sure yet. I didn't take those measurements. And that's where I'm going to go through the wall, and then my box is going to be right here. And then I'm going to 90 in 3 times, boom, boom, boom. And that's where your strut comes along right here. And then the angle bracket right there. So that's what I'm working on. So yeah, made some progress on that, so that was good. And then once I finished that, for my 8-hour day, I worked 2 hours overtime, and I went down to the first floor and did some rough-in stuff. So basically, one guy was working in this room right here, and he told me there was like 3 rooms right here. So one guy was working here, and he told me to go over to this other room right here. And there was a lift in this room right here, so I drove the lift out. And there was a coil of wire sitting here on the ceiling, or a coil of wire going up to the ceiling, and then the coil of wire sitting on a cart. So I took this wire and basically just followed some other MCs that were already on the ceiling. And so I basically just unrolled this coil of wire and then zip tied it to the other wires going across and into this room. And of course there's like a bunch of doorways and stuff, and I had a big lift, which was fine, but I made everything work. Drove the lift in and stuff back and forth to these different rooms, had to drive it around into this other room over here. And so yeah, basically just zip tied the MC to the other MC and then cut off the tails, and that was the rest of my day. So not a hard day of overtime, but it was like 100 degrees, so it wasn't extremely hot. There was a little breeze, but not the most pleasurable conditions to work in. But there was like open windows and stuff, so anyways, it wasn't too bad. But that was the entirety of my 10-hour day, and I'll probably work I think I'll be working some more overtime, not tomorrow, because I got some plans, but I'll probably be working overtime on Thursday, Friday, and then like from there on out, probably. We'll see if I get tired of it, but it's all optional, so I can either work it or not. But I'm gonna try to save as much money as I can, so an extra $400 a week if I work 10 extra hours, 2 extra hours every day. 10 extra hours is about $400 to $450 a week, which adds up to $1,600 to $2,000 a month. So that'll help me save up some money. So I'm gonna try to highly consider that, granted that it doesn't wear me out. So yeah, that's today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. As always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Love to see you guys back in the next video. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your day. See you in the next one. Peace.